Whoa! My cat's crying to me. She wants to come inside the room. I'm sorry, kitty, I have to film. You're too distracting. Oh! Hey guys, it's Hannah, and today is Wednesday, which means it's Top 5 Wednesday, and today's topic is Top 5 Favorite Fictional Cities. So as usual, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over on Ginger Reads Lainey, and I will link her channel as well as the Goodreads group down below so you can check them out and participate if you'd like to. So like I said, today's topic is Top 5 Favorite Fictional Cities, and I read a lot of fantasy, as you guys may know, so you'd think that I'd have lots of options to pick from, but I actually kind of struggled to put this list together. A lot of my favorite fictional cities are actually from the same book series or the same book, and so I didn't want to pick too many that were out of one book, so I had to pick some other ones that aren't necessarily my all-time favorite ones, but I tried to make this list as inclusive of multiple different books as I possibly could, and there's only one repeated series in here, so there are two different cities that are from the same series, but I couldn't exclude one of them because both of them are two of my all-time favorite fictional cities, so they both had to be in this list. So before I keep rambling on and bore you guys to death, let's just get into my top 5 favorite fictional cities. So coming in at number 5 is Rithfold from the Throne of Glass series. Now Rithfold is the main city in which the first two books, at least, of the Throne of Glass series take place, and they are where the main kingdom is and where the castle is and where Selena and all the characters pretty much spend their entire time. And I just personally think that the city, although corrupt and has many issues, is quite beautiful. The castle itself is entirely made of glass except for the stone building, but the main part of the castle is entirely made of glass, and it just sounds gorgeous, and the city sounds like it's bustling and busy and just beautiful, and it's just wonderful, and I really love it, so it's gotta be my number 5. Number 4 on my list definitely has to be Hobbiton from the Hobbit / the Lord of the Rings books by J.R.R. Tolkien. I absolutely adore Hobbiton. I think the little hobbit homes are the cutest thing in the entire world. It is my dream to one day go to New Zealand and visit Hobbiton and the set there because it just seems so beautiful and so much fun, and it's just, I want to go so badly, and it would just be a dream come true because I love this fictional city. It's so cute, it's so adorable, it's so different from everything else, and it's just my favorite thing, and it's so wonderful. Number 3 on my list definitely has to be Alicante from the Mortal Instruments series. Now, I don't know if that's exactly how you pronounce it. I never watched the movie for the series, and I don't know how they pronounce it. I don't know how it's exactly supposed to be pronounced, but that's just how I always pronounced it. So if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Let me know in the comments down below how you're actually supposed to say it, but I'm just used to saying it like that, so that's how I'm gonna say it. Alicante is the capital city in the Mortal Instruments series, and it is basically the center of all things Nephilim, and it's just beautiful, and the demon towers are gorgeous. The way I picture Angel Square in my head is just wonderful, and I just have a lot of memories connected to reading about it for the first time, and it's just really beautiful to me, and I just love it, and yeah, it just has to be on this list. I can't not have a city from this series because this series was my life, guys. It was my life when I was in middle school. Number 2 on my list is the only repeat from the same series because I'm sorry, I can't not have this one on there because it is definitely one of my all-time top fictional cities, and that is Rivendell from the Lord of the Rings books. I always say if I could live in any fictional city, I would choose to live in Rivendell. A, because I've always wanted to be an elf. And random fun fact about me, when I was a little kid, I genuinely thought I was an elf because I have slightly pointed ears, and I don't really know why. They're just like this. My other ear is also kind of pointed, but slightly less than the other one. And to this day, I still like to think that I am part elf, or I was an elf in a different life because of my ears, and I'm just gonna go along thinking that because it makes me happy, and I like to think I'm an elf. It just brings me joy, so we're just gonna roll with it. But yes, Rivendell is just an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful city. Arwen lives in Rivendell. Arwen is one of my favorite characters. I was Arwen for Halloween last year. I love her. I love all of the elves that live there. I think it's beautiful. I could say the same for Lothlorien, but I definitely have to go with Rivendell because it's just so gorgeous, and ugh, I'd give anything in the world to be able to go into this book and just live there because it's so beautiful, so beautiful. And finally, number 1 on my list of top 5 favorite fictional cities comes as no surprise, and it is Hogwarts from the Harry Potter series. Now I know, technically, Hogwarts is not exactly a city, it's a school, and it's technically in Scotland, which is a real place, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna say that Hogwarts is a city because it is my favorite fictional place of all time, so it has to be on this list. And yes, I could have said Hogsmeade, but Hogsmeade is right there, and I combine Hogsmeade and Hogwarts into one. It's just all one place for me. So yeah, my top has to be Hogwarts because every Harry Potter lover understands Hogwarts is home. It truly is, and it's always gonna be number 1. So there you go, guys, that is it. That is my list of top 5 favorite fictional cities. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite fictional cities are and what books they come from, and I will probably check them out because I'm a sucker for fantasy and a sucker for all fictional worlds, so I'd love to hear what fictional cities and worlds you guys have read about. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I was just in tears half the time. I was just devastated. It was pulling at my heartstrings. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle any of the emotions.